Who's ready to dance? I'm ready to dance. 안녕하세요, I'm Stephanie, fellow dancer, here to teach you DUMDi DUMDi by I-DLE. And today I will be teaching you guys the intro, first verse, and first pre-chorus. So let's get started. So there are a couple ways to start. Most of the people will actually be like in a circle facing inwards towards the center person. And I will actually be following kind of the center person in this part, so that when we actually get to the first verse, we'll actually kind of end up at the center part. So I'm going to be sitting on my knees just like this, just kind of with my toes up like that, arms down the side, and head lowered slightly. From here you hear the brrr, and then you hear the brrr, that kind of part. So on the brrr part, we're going to raise our head. Then from here I'm going to cross my hands kind of to the sides of my face. Then I'm going to bring them kind of to the same sides of my face. So it's going to be like cross and then same. And then from there I'm going to bring my hands kind of down to my belly, kind of like in a triangle here. And we're going to raise it up above our head slowly. So it's going to be like 1, 2, 3, slow up above our head. From here then I'm going to place my right knee to the right, so I'm facing kind of the front right corner here. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, kind of chest pops here. Arms just kind of down to your side like this, slightly rounded. From there I'm then going to bring my hands out to the right, flopped over each other. I'm going to tilt my head back, and I'm going to slide my left hand to my right elbow. Then from here I'm going to kind of step out with my left foot, and then I'm going to slide and end up in this position right here. So with the arms, I'm going to if I'm here, I'm going to sweep them to slightly left, then I'm going to place my right hand to the right side of my body, then I'm going to kind of bring my left arm in front of myself, and then we'll continue on to the first verse. So now let's review that part before we go on. So, sitting down here, you'll raise your head on the music, then we'll go cross, out, down, and slowly up above the head. From here, step out, 1, 2, 3, 4, bring it to the right, slide it down to the elbow, step out, sweep, down to here. So once we're through this position right here, again I'm going to be following the center part, but from here we're going to bring our arm up slowly till it's above our head. From there I'm then going to bring it down and slowly circle my pointer finger around my ear. So notice that also with the head, I'm looking straight forward with this one, and then once I start to circle, I'm going to slightly raise my head a little bit. From there, I'm then going to kind of bring my left hand to the right side of my cheek, and I'm going to slightly lift myself up towards the left here. Again, tilt my head more to the left. Then from there, I'm going to circle and bring my left arm in front of myself towards the right side of the room, like I'm holding kind of like a tray. From there, I'm then going to kind of wave myself like this. So, as we're waving ourselves, we want to make sure that we are slowly turning our head to face front. So that's about kind of 4-ish waves here. From there then, I'm then going to circle my left arm around to the left and down behind myself. Once I do that, I'm then going to slowly start to open my legs. So it's going to be like 90 degrees and then together like this. So after here, it's like 1, 2 to here. And notice that I am trying to arch my back and tilt my head way far back to here. From there then, I'm then going to bring my right leg out as I slowly tilt my head to the left. And then I'm going to switch. And then I'm going to kind of rotate so that I am mostly sitting on my right leg here. Then I'm going to bring my knees together, and I come to that kind of sitting position. I'm going to bring my hands to my knees, slowly come up to about the hips. Then I'm going to place my left foot in front, myself still turning facing the front right corner. And I'm going to come up, and I want to make sure that my right hand is in front of my left hand like this. From there, then I'm then going to go 1, 2, 3, and then 4, raise up the hands up to about head level here. So again, it's like 1, 2, 3, and then 4. From here then I'm going to be doing kind of a series of this. So basically it's hopping right, left, right, keeping that right foot out, and basically it's kind of just like this. I don't know if you could do it to the other side, but definitely do check down description box below for more details on that. So I'm going to be going to the left side. I believe you can also go to the right side. But from here, after bringing our hands up kind of to head level, I'm then going to bring them to my hips for 2 hops. Then I'm going to go 1, 2, circling my hands out and in towards myself. And then we're going to do 4 of the hops like this. 2, 3, 4. As we again, we're going to circle them slightly out and then bring them up to about head level. So altogether it's going to look like this. 1, 2 to the hips, 1, 2 around, 1, 2, 3, 4, bringing up to head level. From there I'm going to then quickly bring my right foot slightly in. I'm going to place my left foot out, kind of in a slight lunge here. I'm going to wrap my hands around my body like this, so the left hand's going to be in front. Then I'm going to hop my left foot next to my right foot. And I'm going to bring my hands like this, and then do maybe like a slight shake if you want to. So it's like 1, 2, then bring it to the left. So it's going to be left, together, and then right, together, same hands. From there I'm going to then go 1, 2, 3, and then an additional 4 if you have time. But basically it's going to be slowly bringing up your arms like this, sticking out your hip as much as you can. So after our 3 of these or 4, I'm then going to face to the left. I can also do this, I'm going to be facing to the right. You can also do this the opposite way. But we're going to be here, bend my knees, so it's going to be kind of like this position right here. Then I'm going to pop my chest and bring my hands in. Then I'm going to kind of hop more to the left here. I'm going to place my hands like this, so making sure my right hand's on my head. Then I'm going to pop out, bring up that right arm, and then from there you'll just kind of relax a little bit. Then we're going to go 1, 2, 3, and then a little body wave. So it's just a kind of hop, turn, circle to the right, 1, 2, 3, and then body wave. From there I'm then going to hop left, right, so that my right foot's in front, I'm facing the left. Hands to the chest, pop out, and then back in. And then from there, I'm then going to bring my arms up on some count, depending on which person you're following. And then we're going to go 1, 2, 3, and then down. So kind of on that walk part, or technically it's 4 walks, but again, it just depends on which person you're following. And we'll actually be kind of maybe doing 2 counts, and then coming down to my legs. So for the legs part, this is also trying to transition into the next center part. But basically, you're going to be like 1, 2, 3, 4, if you're kind of like not the center part for the next one. And then you're going to come down. If you're the center part, it's going to be like 1, 2, and then immediately come down. So now let's review that part before we go on. So after our kind of here, 1, 2, slide to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, raising above the head, and then circle, slowly raising the head to the left, to the right, and wave yourself a few times. Circle around. 1, 2, circle, right leg, left leg, and switch. stand on the knees, stand up, and 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, and 1, 2, 3, 4. The hops to the left, together, to the right, together, and 1, 2, 3, additional 4. Hop to face to the right, pop, bring it back, hop to the left, pop out, slightly bring it back, turn 1, 2, 3, body wave, pop left, right, pop out, in, bring the hands up, and then 1, 2, down. So then from our down here, I'm going to be teaching you the center part, but the other parts are really similar to this one, but they do kind of like on different counts and stuff. So just to make it easier, from here I'm going to then kind of like stomp a little bit. So basically the steps here are basically like this. So like really small and in place slightly, just picking up my foot, like that. On the first 2 steps, we're going to go 1 and then 2. So it's always going to be right and then left. With the arms, it's just kind of rounded in by your side. From there, then I'm then going to step right as I bring my hands up above my head. And then as I step left, I'm going to bring kind of my hands in front of myself with fist, step, and punch out with that right fist. So it's like 1, 2, and then 1, 2 to here. So then after our punch, I'm then going to again kind of step, but mostly onto my right toe here, as I circle my arms up. And then from there, we're going to do like 1, 2, 3 of these. So it's basically kind of like banging on the drum. So again, 1, 2, and then 1, 2, 3 to here, as I switch to my left toe. And from there, I'm going to sweep up to the left and down, and then I'm going to place my left toe to the left. I'm going to hit the back side of my left hand with my right, and then I'm going to slide everything in, bringing my right hand to the right side of my chest. So I know that was a lot, but from here, we're going to go 1 to the right, to the left, 1, bring it up, 2, punch with the right, to the right, up, 1, 2, 3, to the left, hit to the left, and bring it in. So then after this, we're going to be kind of doing the same feat, but we're going to have some freedom with our arms. So basically, the pattern is 1, 2, 3, 4 switches with like slight hops. So you can do whatever arms, so 1, 2, 3, 4, whichever. And then from there, with the feet, kind of a little more uniform, but basically it's like 1, 2, 1, 2, like really, really quick, like that. So then with the arms, there's like 3 ways. I won't teach you the center part because that's kind of, again, more freedom on your part. But for the other 2 parts, it's going to be like 1, 2, and then down 2. And then 1, 2, and down 2 again. So basically we're going to be doing 2 of those patterns. The other way is to go down first for 2, clap for 2, down for 2, clap for 2, like that. So then after whatever pattern you choose, we're then going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, the arms are necessary. So it's always going to be like 1, 2, 3, 4. Once we're going to come down on 4 like this. And then we're going to hop so our feet are hip distance, but toes are facing front. I'm going to bring my hands above my head and circle them down slowly to my side. So now let's review that part before we go on. So after our 2 walks and then come down, I'm going to go 1, 2, bring it up and punch. Bring it to the right and 1, 2, 3, bring it to the left, hit to the left, and bring it in. 1, 2, 3, 4, hops of your choice, and then 1, 2, clap, 1, 2, down, 1, 2, clap, 1, 2, down, and 1, 2, 3, 4, come down, hop up, and circle your arms down to your side. Great job, guys. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you learned part of this dance with me. That makes me really happy. And if you wish to review all you've learned in this part, you're welcome to take a look down in the description box below. Anyways, I challenge you guys to band me because I know you can. Also, please do subscribe for more cool dance tutorials like this if you haven't. That would be awesome. And I'll see you guys in the next part. Happy dancing!